planting. So from seed to harvest, 38 days. Okay? Now, greenhouse is more environmental control than a high tunnel. Shipping container, you know, the indoor farming that are becoming popular, where everything is artificial, light, temperature, even like air conditioned to control the temperature. Even then, they can tell you, I can go from seeding to harvest in 34 days and 2 hours. Because they've done it so many times, they know the plant is perfect conditions for it, nothing changes. Because a greenhouse, yes, you're adding heat, you're adding cooling, but you're still at the mercy of light. Cloudy days, well, they're growing slower. But under ideal conditions, you can fine-tune it to the minute. Okay, yields varied between one another. That doesn't say much. This is just genetics of the plant. So you want more yield, and if Beta Santo sell, you know, like, hey, this Beta Santo, if that sells, then it has higher yield in all these three systems than most other ones. But if it doesn't sell because the consumer doesn't like it, then plant something else. That's all. Growers grow what they'll make money from, not what we tell them it's going to give you more yield. Okay. So, differences. This is summary of the hydroponic system. NFT is that nutrient film technique, those channels. I told you this is the standard in hydroponic. Deep water culture, that's the one with the 6-8 inches of water with the floating plants. And ebb and flow, that's the other name for the flood and drain system. Okay? So, how are we doing on time? We're almost, let's keep going. Is that okay? Keep going. Because we're recording it, I don't want to stop. Okay, and we also did a trial on other Asian vegetables, like 3 types of eggplants and 3 types of yard-long beans. By the way, yard-long bean, like this is better, and this is even better at harvest to eat versus this one. This one, the skin is tough, and really the taste is not in the seed. So you got with yard-long bean, you're not eating the seed, you're eating the pod, and that's where the taste is. So make sure you harvest it at the right time. If you miss it, and it starts to make swell up, like make seed, leave it. And then when it turns yellow and it's ripe, that's when you can save seeds for you for next year. Seeds are becoming expensive. Anybody bought seeds recently? I mean, I remember when the minimum size was an ounce. That's a cheap, and now it's you can buy tomato, 10 seeds. 10 seeds of tomato at $1 each. Like, I don't care if it's gonna sink to me when it's blooming, I'm not buying it. It hurts my feelings to pay $1 a seed. Anyway, we did some yield. It's a long-term crop. You know, as long as it's warm, it'll keep producing. I'm not gonna show you the numbers, it's boring. And we did, there's more research that we did on location because we got some publications out, part of a proposal, so I'm not gonna show you every single one. All right, so in conclusion, successful production is possible in various climates. We were successful in all those conditions. Your climate here to dry desert in El Paso to Overton, which is hot and humid and rainy. So insect pressure is the same as other crops, nothing unique, nothing resistant. We were hoping to see that it's resistant or nothing moderate, no. Disease pressure was not an issue because most of the time you grow them in cool season crop, you now grow them in the middle of summer. Mite was a problem and is a problem. If you have mite issue, worry about mite because they love all those Asian vegetables. Okay. This is outlook for the future. We were trying to sell the idea to get more money. We were not successful, and we got some papers out of it on that. By the way, I have a YouTube channel. Make a plug for my YouTube channel. They asked me to reach out more, not just a paper publication. So go to @Vegetable Doctor. I have hydroponic videos, aquaponic videos. I have a 50 by 60 garden that I grow things and kill plants, and I tell you, don't do this, or a good video, do this. So, and you know, short, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Nobody wants to watch a half-hour video to learn. We're becoming attention deficit people. And so here is, for example, that YouTube channel and the different kind of tours, weigh-in fish, so some fish, hydroponic, perlite, garden, all kind of fun stuff. I think this is my last slide. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yes, ma'am.
So overall cost per production in the Rio Grande Valley, which method would you recommend?
Say it again.
Cost per production. So which one is like the cheapest but still does good?
The hydroponic options?
Yeah.
The hydroponic option, which is
Or even compared to the soil.
the NFT. Yeah, hydroponic NFT is still king. Okay, because you don't have media, you don't have to clean pots, refill pots. Labor is the biggest expense. NFT, the channel is removable. You unplug the water and then you can take it to the harvest table, harvest it, clean it, refill it, and put it back. Whereas the Dutch bucket or this or that, it's extra labor. That's not the cost of fertilizer or cost of electricity. Labor is the problem, so NFT is still the most efficient.
And then the pesticide that you mentioned, where did you get that? And was it's P as in boy, T as in Paul,
T as in Tom. Big B, capital B, small t. That's how they write it. You can find it at any garden center, anywhere. It's available for homeowner. You can buy the commercial grade. It's called Dipel. If you want to buy something. If you're gonna use it a lot, I always recommend spend $100 on a gallon instead of a $10 on a small bottle, because it's more expensive for the small bottle. By end of the year, you may find you spend $200, whereas that $100 gallon will last you 2 years. So if you're going to use a lot, buy large volume. It's available everywhere. Neem oil, insecticidal soap, that always work, and you can make your own recipe for insecticidal soap, a lot of YouTube videos. But if you want to make your own recipe, I recommend you try it on one plant. In case it's too hot and you burn that plant, you don't kill all the garden. Okay, so yeah, be your own scientist. Test it on 1 or 2 plants instead of the whole. Yes, ma'am.
When you're doing your hydroponics, what is the best liquid nutrient?
With hydroponic, what is the best nutrient recipe? Hydroponic is old. They've been doing it research for 50 years, so there's lots of recipes, like cookbook recipes. You don't have to think. Just buy that chemical fertilizer and then do the math for 100 parts per million, and then add it, and that's it. You don't have to do that. And those fertilizers are a little bit more expensive because they have to be 100% water soluble, so they don't clog the emitters and the drip. So search for greenhouse grade fertilizer or like water soluble, and they're making organic options now that are very water soluble and used in a greenhouse operation, because organic production is becoming popular. For hydroponic, it's becoming popular, but we're still doing research to fine tune it. There was a hand over there. Yes, sir. Hydroponic to aquaponic. Lots of research has been done on that. Depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking at the total cost of production, hydroponic is less. The cost of fish feed, the electricity, and all this. If you're looking at yield, then aquaponic can give you more yield in that short period of time per unit food that you're giving it. But yeah, don't do aquaponic first. If you want to do hydroponic first for a year, learn how to deal with the plants, and then add the fish. This way, the plants focus on learning and dealing with the fish. Don't do from year 1 aquaponic. It's dealing with 2 beasts, and what one likes, the other one doesn't like. So, yeah, that's my best advice. Yes, sir.
When you do hydroponic, do you do all one plant in one system, or do you do the plants
When you do hydroponic, do you put all different plants in the same system? With leafy green, they need the similar nutrition. Like I'm not going to put a tomato, for example, next to a lettuce, which require a different. So yes, we have grown each channel that has like 12 plants, and there's 4 channels in the system. Each one has a different plants, because they all the leafy green need about the same. So yes, they don't have to be all a different recipe for different plants. Yes.
Just a comment, my husband used to grow, the eggplants, and I'd sell them at the farmer's market, and, they grow really well here, and we had a lot of clientele that liked the oriental, the long ones especially, and a lot of people don't know when they start to turn dull, that they're done. And you leave them on the plant and they're small, you think, oh, they're gonna grow bigger, but then they get dull, you need to take them off because you'll lose production.
Yeah. You heard that? You heard all that? Yeah, that is very true, very true. Pepper is the same because they are the same family. I recommend if you grow a pepper plant, same like an eggplant, if it's there for too long, remove it, because it's not gonna get any bigger. That skin gets tight and hard, and it's not gonna split like a tomato would. So remove it, because it is stealing food, and then will not let the plant make more flowers. You remove it, it will make more flowers. Same thing with the pepper. The first flower, the first fruit on a pepper, remove it. Let it set bigger ones and later. So same thing with the pepper. And she also you also mentioned that if they're shiny, that you saw there, the pink skin, or if they turn dull color, they are too old. So definitely remove them, and they may not be the best tasty one. But if you have animals, will love them. Chop them. Chicken love them. Pigs love them. Yes, ma'am. Say it again. I didn't understand. The YouTube. You go to YouTube and you type the symbol vegetable doctor. So youtube.com/vegetable doctor, and then you see that. Yeah, it's very popular. Since we are on a break, we're switching between. I made a funny video. I'm a clown. I like to have fun. You know the videos where they throw water in Alaska and it freezes instantly? So I made a video. I was standing and the girl was on the ladder. I said, oh yeah, you see this in Alaska, so what? Here in Texas, I had Ziploc bag with raw chicken. Here in Texas, you throw raw chicken, and then she dropped the rotisserie chicken. And here in Texas, you throw, and then it comes in not only cooked, but flavored also. And it's getting a lot of hits because people laugh. But please, I don't look at questions. Don't leave any questions. Don't leave any comments. We have thousands of views. There's not enough time. You have my email. Find my email. Get it from Jennifer or Ashley. Email me a question. I'll be happy to do that. I don't have the man-hour or labor to help me read every comment. Okay?
Do you want to do a short break?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
All right, so